Hey everyone, so today we'll be doing our MCU Phase 1 to 4 tier list. I've tried to make this video multiple times. Hopefully this one works because I've been doing this a lot. I just want to give you my thoughts on the MCU. What's trash, what's not. You'll get a weird perspective from me. Some things you'll definitely agree on, and some things you will want to punch me for. Because I have some hot takes. Anyway, let's get started. So the original Iron Man. Do I even need to talk about that? It's an automatic A. Started off the MCU. Right time. It's not rewatchable though, but definitely if you want to watch it once, watch it and you'll just give it a big high five. Would I rewatch it? I mean, yeah, I would, but honestly, I'd rather watch WandaVision again because it's so rewatchable. The Incredible Hulk, I've always disliked this movie. Always disliked it. Just, yeah, F tier. Like, people like For Love and Thunder, For the Dark World, Iron Man 2, people like that stuff first, but no. The Incredible Hulk, absolute no. Iron Man 2, yeah, pretty bad movie. I don't know why. I just never really liked it. I had no emotion. They made Tony Stark a bit more dislikable. So, E tier. Definitely better than Incredible Hulk. 4, I also never liked that movie. People think it's like the second best or third best in the trilogy. Well, 4 movies, but honestly, no, for me, it's maybe a little bit better than some other movies, but honestly, I just never really liked this one. Captain America, this is an automatic A. It did do some stuff that I wasn't completely on board with, but very, very good time. Very, I can't say rewatchable because it isn't, but it's just, yeah. The Red Skull, whenever he's on screen, I am a bit bored, but Steve's origin story is one of the best. Avengers, okay, this one's age. This is where I do get a bit controversial. This one's aged a lot, in my opinion. Like, the first half of this movie, not really doing much, but the ending is honestly no wonder it made $1 billion. I'm gonna put it in B. Iron Man 3, yeah, I love this movie. The twist is, yeah, but even though the twist is bad, if you took out the twist and made it, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? No one complains about the movie, they just complain about the twist, you know? For the Dark World, I had no emotion watching this, but people go way too on this movie. Malekith is trash as a villain, worst MCU villain, but honestly, it's just boring. But that's all. It's just, like, it's not as bad as The Incredible Hulk. This one, I think I prefer, I don't know, A or B, because people praise this movie a lot. I'm gonna put it in A, but I've never really understood why they did that, because, yeah, it's great, but pretty long movie, even though long movies can be good. Take Endgame as an example, or take Guardians 3, as that will be a masterpiece. I know people will go out and that will be one of the best MCU movies. The posters are magnificent, and the trailers are too, so. But it's just maybe a bit too long in my opinion. Didn't really need to be. Age of Ultron. People give this one a lot of hate. Undeserved hate. Yeah, there are some things that, like, it was supposed to be magnificent, but it's just good. You know what I'm saying? It could have been amazing, but they just decided to go, it's good. I'm pretty sure this was the first or second MCU project I watched. Definitely one of the first 5 I watched. I'm pretty sure the first one I watched was Spider-Man Homecoming. So, Guardians. This is where I get very controversial. It's not bad, it's amazing, and I can't wait for Volume 3. And Volume 2 is, in my opinion, really good. But I honestly this is one people praise, and it is good, but it's not like Iron Man and First Avenger, but it definitely is A tier, but it's not as high as I'd say Captain America the First Avenger is. Ant-Man, this one is a A. This is a top 10 for me. Like, you can say, Jake, this is a top 10 for you guys. This guy needs to learn, but yeah, it's a top 10 for me. Never really understood why people just put it maybe halfway. It was entertaining. Civil War, okay. I was really disappointed with this one because back in 2018, I would just be Googling the airport scene over and over and over and rewatch that. And I thought this would be the best MCU movie ever. And then I watched it maybe in 2020. And honestly, I was a bit disappointed, but it is really good. I'm going to give it a B. Doctor Strange. People say it's either a hit or a miss for this one. For me, it's a hit, but they can praise it a little too much. In my opinion, the sequel is a bit more entertaining, but this one is pretty good. Guardians 2. I'm pretty sure people are like this with Doctor Strange, like it can't either be at the bottom of your list or it can be at the top of the list or the exact middle. I've always liked this movie. Definitely an A tier because Yondu's death, that was just, I saw that out of nowhere. It was so sad. People I hate this movie, or it's not good, but honestly, it is really good. Very rewatchable too. My brother, he's watched this more than any other MCU movie. I think it might be his favorite. Black Panther, this is like Guardians for me. It's good, but it's not what I would say. I think this is a B tier because it can be a bit boring, and the final fight scene, I can't even remember it. I can't remember much of this movie. It's just a bit forgettable. It's definitely not like Captain America the First Avenger. Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm pretty sure this is the first MCU movie I watched. I watched it on DVD. Very good. Rewatchable, I guess. I'd rewatch it. I just, the poster is kind of bad, though. I mean, Robert Downey Jr., what are you doing in that explosion? It's a bit of a weird one. I'd just put it where maybe A tier, but it's just a good movie. That's all you can really say. For Ragnarok. Okay, so before I put this one anywhere, I'm just gonna say, people love this movie, but this is the second Thor movie I watched. I think I watched it in 2019. And so I wasn't allowed to watch Dark Blood because apparently it was dark, so I watched the original and this one. And I loved this one a lot. And then I haven't rewatched it ever since. But I just have amazing memories of this, so I'm gonna put Thor Ragnarok in the S tier. I don't know why I did that. Like, you guys would probably put like Iron Man or Guardians or Avengers, or yeah, you just put different, but Thor Ragnarok, great movie. Avengers Infinity War, okay. Yeah, S tier, better than Endgame. Endgame is good, just a bit too long in my opinion. This one is just perfect. It's the exact same amount as Guardians 3's. It tells me that Guardians 3 is going to be magnificent, because this one was magnificent. Oh yeah, S tier for sure. Ant-Man and the Wasp. People don't know how to feel about this one. I think it's the second most rewatchable MCU movie. The other one will shock you, but when I get to that movie, yeah, I'll talk about it, man. Captain Marvel, I can't really remember it a lot. D tier, I can't remember it. It's very hard to remember. Though, even though apparently the test screenings are mixed, I think the second one is going to be really, really good. Because, hear me out, the second one has so much potential, and one of the posters hints to Galactus and the rumors of Nova, and people, like some people are going out and praising it, and then I haven't really heard that much negative. So I think the second one could be a giant hit. So I'm very hyped for the second one. Endgame. Okay, I'm gonna put this in A, but hear me out. Bit too long, very, very classic. It was the biggest movie in 2019, but a bit too long. They put Captain Marvel in the poster. She was barely in it. Fat full, like, come on. So the highs are super high and the lows, like, they're high, but not as, yeah. Infinity War is better in my opinion. I don't know if I'm gonna. It definitely should be it's S tier for a lot of people. It's S and A. It's gonna be at the top of the A tier. That's guaranteed, guys. Yeah, Rocket was good though. Very good movie. Just I don't think it's good as the S tier, but have your own opinion. Far From Home. I think this was the first MCU movie I saw in theaters. I have great memories within it. I was in it. I played Mysterio. Remember, guys? I'm a really good actor. I have a beard, and I'm named Jake Gyllenhaal. No, I'm not in it, but yeah, I have the same name as Jake Gyllenhaal. Very good movie. Not A tier yet, though. Like, it's very good, but I wouldn't put it A tier. WandaVision. So, to start off faithful, we got the most, like, hyped TV show, and then the ending was pretty weird. I remember, like, just watching TV with my brother, and then walking out to see my parents watching WandaVision, and then I'd just sit in there watching WandaVision. Yeah, so, again, great movie. My parents would be talking about it. Very hyped on mine. I'm gonna put it in the A tier. Falcon Winter Soldier, that is an automatic, F or E. I'm gonna put it in F. Honestly, it had so much potential. Like, I love Bucky and Sam, but the villains are absolute. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely the bottom. Black Widow, that's an F too. Potential, wasted potential. Long Lost Faith movie. Loki, I love Loki, but I'm not putting it in A tier like most of you would. I'm putting it in B tier. Because, and hear me out. If you hear me out right, yeah. The best character in the entire show was only in it for 15 minutes. Kang. Like, come on. He was only in it for 15 minutes. So, you gotta understand me. What if that's going in the... That's going in the D tier with Captain Marvel. rewatchable, but the bad episodes are just so boring, you have no idea. Shang-Chi, this is where you guys are gonna get really mad. I'm gonna put this in the S tier in front of Endgame. Why? Because I have amazing, like, it's just so cool. Like, one of the best origin stories. Yeah, definitely A. Eternals, there lots of hate. Some are deserved hate. Some aren't deserved hate. Like, Droog was amazing. Definitely. Just very weird and hard to understand movie. But if you watch it, you slowly begin to kind of sense what's going on. Droog was the best character. He's the best Eternal. One of the best introduced characters of the MCU. Oh God. I'm gonna put Hawkeye in the, I'm gonna say it S tier because I have amazing memories of the show. I remember just sitting down watching Hawkeye. So this is before I saw Spider-Man No Way Home. I just remember having the most amazing memories, staying up late, watching Hawkeye. Yeah, great show. I don't know why I like it more than Avengers Endgame. I just do. Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, you already know. I'm not gonna spoil it, but absolute amazing movie, even though the posters are weird. Like, this isn't even a canon poster. If they had the last poster, if you haven't seen it, you gotta find it. Yeah, they should have used that as the main one. The posters are weird, but the movie is absolutely amazing. Moon Knight? Okay. I love Moon Knight. The only part I didn't understand was him dying and then going to the afterlife. I just didn't understand that. But it is pretty good. I'm gonna put it in the A tier. It is pretty good. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is the one I was talking about of being very rewatchable. I think I've rewatched it 6 times. My most rewatched is Spider-Man No Way Home. It's because it's my favorite movie. Oh, oops, I said it. Favorite movie ever. But yeah, so Doctor Strange is, where did I put that? Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is a B tier. It's very watchable. What's this movie? Oh, Miss Marvel. Yeah, it was good. It was very entertaining. Very entertaining. Bit long. Bit weird about the past. Some parts I didn't understand it, but I'm gonna put it in the B tier. Pleasant surprise. Okay, so you've seen the review. I loved it, and now, yeah, you know, if you know the story, you know it's not rewatchable at all. The jokes don't land, but thinking about it now, Christian Bale is amazing. 4, pretty good. Just the humor is what kills this movie, so it's not rewatchable due to the humor. But if they had made it a bit more serious, like, this would be up here for me. Well, maybe A tier. Yeah, so For Love and Thunder is the C tier, but it had potential. Just a bit too much humor. She-Hulk, do I really need to explain? Do I need to explain about what the mess of this is? If you were to watch the show, please don't. Definitely. Definitely F tier. Very, very boring. I'm Groot. It's a C tier. It has no stakes. It's just fun, but you can't put it in the A or B or S because, like, it has no stakes whatsoever. It has, yeah, you can't put it there, but it's very fun. Very Very funny. Well, Fight Night, the first MA thing I've ever watched. Probably gonna be have that title. Well, it has that title finally, but I'm the only one I've ever watched. That's the title that it will have for a long time. Pretty good, just a bit confusing. I'm gonna put, it has, I don't think they're gonna connect this. I think that was just a special, like, Guardians and I'm Groot. So I'm gonna put in the C tier. That's where the specials are going, because that's where they belong. Wakanda Forever. Okay. Wakanda Forever is amazing. Better than the first one. Just a bit, it was a bit long, but the villain, absolutely Namor, no wonder. He's a top 10 villain, yeah. Yeah, definitely A tier. Guardians is a C tier. I've already told you guys about that. What you guys know what I mean. Final ranking. Okay. So we're 21 minutes in. I've been doing this for 21 minutes. Let's get this done. Okay, at the bottom of the MCU, we have She-Hulk Attorney at Law. I don't really need to explain. Then we have The Incredible Hulk, followed by this is where it gets hard. Falcon, Winter Soldier, Black Widow. I'm gonna put Falcon and Winter Soldier here, and I'm gonna move Black Widow up here. But it's at the bottom. Here we're gonna put 4. I think the Dark World is a bit more entertaining than 4. Then we're gonna have Iron Man 2 at the top of the E tier. I'm gonna leave the D tier exactly as it is, and the C tier we're gonna put I'm Groot at the bottom, have Avengers followed, Eternals actually should go, yeah, I think this is better, we're gonna put the holiday special in front, and then Full Love and Thunder or holiday special. Holiday special is better, but it has no stakes, so we're gonna leave it like that. Full Love and Thunder, it was good, not too good anymore, but I guess it's fine. At the bottom of the B tier, controversial, Black Panther, followed by Loki, followed by Avengers. Wait, where did I just put that? Followed by Avengers, followed by Civil War. I don't know why Civil War's in front of, Civil War and Avengers will be in front of Miss Marvel and Doctor Strange. Yeah, Doctor Strange. We're gonna put Ant-Man and the Wasp in between. We're gonna have Spider-Man No Way Home also in between. And Iron Man 3 at the top of the B tier. A tier, biggest tier, so let's do this. Bottom, we're gonna keep Wakanda Forever, followed by Spider-Man Homecoming, followed by not Civil War, The Winter Soldier, followed by Moon Knight. Then I think Volume 2 is a bit better. It's just more rewatchable. And then we're gonna keep the Guardians to each other. We're gonna have Ant-Man, followed by Iron Man, followed by the First Avenger, and Endgame at 6. Number 5, Shang-Chi. Number 4, Thor Ragnarok. Number 3 is Hawkeye. Very silly placement. Number 2, Avengers Infinity War. This is my ranking of the MCU. in your opinion, is probably the weirdest one you've ever seen? You might have put She-Hulk at the top. I'm gonna say you can do that, but even though, in my opinion, that's a crime against society, you could have put Ant-Man 2 or Doctor Strange or Loki or Endgame or Infinity War, whatever works for you. But this is my ranking, my rules. So this is my MCU ranking. You can comment down below. 41 from phase 1 to 4. And we're gonna have 4 this year. We have 1 already out that I haven't seen, so yeah. And then we have Guardians 3, very hopeful. Secret Invasion, most anticipated TV show other than Daredevil Born Again. The Marvels actually very excited for. Yeah, so we have a packed couple of years with Marvel coming out. Bit sad that a lot of projects got delayed, but understandable. Comment below if you want the DC one. I can switch the review, because I have a review plan for next weekend, but if you want a DC one or just comic book movies or rankings, whatever, comment what you guys want. I'll make a poll. Thank you guys so much for watching, and Jake out.